And this has been a part of a larger pattern that has brought dangerous fire weather conditions across much of the country, including in the Texas Panhandle and parts of the adjacent states where red flag warnings remain in effect, even fire weather alerts stretching into the Midwest. You can see Iowa and far western parts of Illinois into the Quad Cities area also under a red flag warning for tomorrow. And now, while we aren't under that red flag warning, we still do have a fire danger for tomorrow because we have very warm air, potentially record warmth, along with low humidity and the gusty winds. And when those combine, that makes for potentially some dangerously large fire spread conditions, as fires could spread out of control very quickly. Texas, an extreme example of this case. While closer to home, we still want to make sure that we are paying attention to that risk because we do have temperatures warming up into the 70s by the afternoon. We'll wake up to some clouds, but then as we head into the afternoon especially, that's when we begin to see those wind gusts really beginning to kick up. We could have gusts near or even upwards of 40 miles per hour. So when you combine that with that record warm temperatures, there's where we have that fire danger. Now, 70s in March, we in Rockford only average 1 day in the entire month, 1 day in the 70s. That was a statistic a little bit surprising to me because March, sometimes seems to be some big temperature swings there, and there are a couple chances to get into the 70s on the way, and that starts tomorrow with a high temperature of 73. That could tie the record set back in 1983, so 73 is going to be that number to watch for. But again, pay very much attention to any outside flames that you're maybe setting heading into tomorrow, grilling, any bonfires that you may want to set with the warmer temperatures. Just be very careful. Heading into Monday, though, same story. Could be getting into the 70s near that record, also set in 83, but then it comes ahead of a cold front that brings us some chances for showers and thunderstorms. As we see on Future Track, you can see, I think the bulk of the activity is going to hold off until towards the evening hours, it looks like. But as we see on Future Track, some widespread showers and some spotty thunderstorms. That's what we're going to be looking out for on Monday. And it looks like maybe some gusty winds with this as well, so keep that in mind too. But as we dry out into Tuesday, mainly with this system, looking at some beneficial rain, which we need because we are starting to develop abnormally dry conditions. Not quite in drought yet, but with the dry conditions, that's why we have that fire danger for tomorrow with temperatures in the 70s over the next couple of days. But once that cold front comes through, it only cools us off into the 50s, still well above average until our next precip chance late in the week. And in the most accurate 10-day forecast, you can see that we kind of get right back up into the 50s, maybe even the 60s as we head further into the month of March. So Sam, looking like a pretty nice and warm start to the month.